Well, good evening. We're back to begin our discussion of the individual characteristics of diligent leaders. And I want to start by speaking about the basics of a diligent leader. A diligent leader has plans. A diligent leader sets goals, and a diligent leader focuses on the future. Now we're going to take each one of these things and dissect it a little bit. You never know where you're going unless you have a map to get there. That is having a plan. You need to know what it is that you want to do. You need to have a strategy for how you're going to do it. That is what setting a plan or having a plan is all about. Sometimes you hear people say, well, I want to graduate from college, or I want to own a business, but they really don't do the things that are required of them to be able to go to college. For instance, they never apply. Or a person who wants to own a business never stops to find out what it is that they have to do to own that business. Are there forms to fill out? Do they need to contact the government? Do they need any kind of specialized training? All of those things have to do with having a plan. If I want my team to accomplish a certain amount in sales, well, that's a desire, but the plan is how much in sales does each person do? And how are they going about doing it? Are they making a certain number of calls every day? Are they making a certain number of visits every day? That is what having a plan is all about. Now, the next thing is the goals, and we kind of combine those things together. We do have to set goals. Without goals, we go nowhere. I've read somewhere on a meme not too long ago on Facebook that a dream, a plan without goals is nothing but a dream. And it's true. You've got to have those goals. Those are the benchmarks. Those help you learn what you need to do, what you need to stop doing, and they help you to determine whether or not you're meeting the plan, those goals. Meeting those goals means that you're achieving the plan. And the next thing to do is to focus on the future. We can never go ahead looking in the rearview mirror. I really had that issue in my own life, and I had to fight it terribly, because I did have a business many, many years ago, and the business never got off the ground. And when I started this new work with the John Maxwell team, I really had to get over the fact that I had failed once before. Because actually, when you fail, it just means that there are more lessons that you've learned that you could never learn any other way. So, as a leader, I want you to think about, what are your plans? Now, you then need to think about, what are the goals that I need to set so that I can reach those plans, so that I can achieve those plans? And then thirdly, am I looking ahead rather than looking back? I always tell people, if you are looking back while you're trying to go forward, you're going to have a crash. And we don't want any crashes, because crashes cause damage, and damage causes increased difficulty. So as a diligent leader, remember, you have a plan, you set goals, and you focus forward. Have a good evening, and thank you so much for being with me today.